Hey everybody, welcome to Burn and Learn, full spectrum coverage of all things cannabis, a podcast by March and Ash, San Diego's leading cannabis dispensary, hosting a full spectrum lineup of industry insiders to discuss everything from the latest studies and legislation to the greatest products, strains, and technology. Whether or not you burn, there's always something to learn. And don't forget to visit March and Ash in the heart of Mission Valley at 2835 Camino del Rio South, or call 619-31-GREEN for free delivery, or shop online at marchandash.com. I'm your host, Chris Cantori from U Media, and joining us today we have System of a Down bassist Shavo Odadjian, who fancies himself a cannabis connoisseur, and no surprise because he's the founder of 22 Red. Born in LA, 22 Red is leading a cannabis revolution, committed to quality and ingenuity. 22 Red was conceived under the notion that cannabis is more than a plant, but a means to honor the creative minds inside all of us as we sit down with Shavo to burn and learn.
We have an audience.
Yeah, we got an audience. What's up, everybody?
Applause. Yeah.
I feel like Phil Donahue.
This is huge today. Biggest one ever.
I swear, I feel like Phil Donahue here.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take questions from the audience in a few, everybody.
Everybody gets a joint here. You get a joint. You get a joint. You get a pre-roll. You get a... Yeah, of course. No.
It's the...
No. I was going to rock.
Shavo is the Oprah.
I was about to rock somebody that I shouldn't have. I was about to say, no, this brand, and I don't want to say that brand.
Shavo is the Oprah of 22 Red, everybody. And welcome to San Diego.
Hey, man. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you back here, man.
Yeah.
Last time we talked, you were in town with your little band.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little tour.
It was a little tour with System of a Down.
Yeah.
And how was that stand here in San Diego?
Dude, it was amazing.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
out.
just seeing like a lot of hometown people came down also, and just seeing the crowd is just feel that way. You know, you see how they feel. That's the thing. Like you guys have a show which is 4 guys. Guess how much my show is? Like 15,000 guys, right? Guys and girls. So I'm watching everybody. I that's my favorite thing to do, is to watch the crowd and to like enjoy them and feed off their energy, you know?
No, I feel it, man. So we have you back in town. You're here at March and Ash. We've got John, one of the owners of March and Ash, on the mic as well.
What a great store, by the way. What an amazing place.
Thanks, man.
You've put something amazing together.
So yeah, I appreciate that, Shavo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we built this store for brands like yours. You know, we want to educate people. We want to let people know what you're all about and what you believe in, because we'll only carry stuff that we believe in, and that's the connoisseur stuff. The great weed that you produce, the great vape cartridges that you produce.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why we're excited to have you here.
Thank you, bro. Thank you very much, and I'm very pleased to be here. Honored to be here, because we've been keeping it minimum. We haven't been going to a lot of stores. We're not doing every store that wants us. We're kind of trying to keep it to 7 to 10 right now. Get the buzz in those stores, and then maybe move further, you know, where most other companies would try to flood themselves into every freaking store they can. You know what I mean? Because there's money in it, but it's not about money. I want this brand to live. I don't want this brand to make a quick buck from cannabis. That's not what I'm here for.
This is a long-term play.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. This is like something I believe in. You know, why would I play it for only a year? I want to play it for the rest of my life.
Well, you picked the right shop here in San Diego, I'll tell you.
Yeah, we'll definitely represent 22 Red really well here.
Thank you, sir.
Just keep on bringing this great stuff.
Some of the new strains that are coming, bro.
So talk to me. Yeah, let's talk. How did you get into this whole 22 Red thing as far as the cannabis side? I know it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle brand. The first idea of the whole thing was just going to be quality apparel. That was because I had a partner, one of my best friends in the world. He is a manufacturer of clothing in LA, and he has a factory in Hollywood that's where it's produced. I thought that was so cool. You know what I mean? Like having things done in your backyard. And so it started with that, but then we met my other friend that I've known forever, but didn't really know where, like the status, you know, of I knew he grew, and I knew he grew the bomb shit, but I didn't know if it was in a backyard, or if it was in a warehouse, or if it was like a greenhouse. I had no clue.
Sure.
Everybody grows the best shit, though, right? My best friend grows the best shit.
Well,
that's what they say.
That's what I heard. So I was just, I didn't know, there was other people coming at me, make a strain. This is it's called Shavo OG. You know what I mean? All this crazy shit. I was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I want to do that.
The Shavo OG.
Shavo OG.
That's funny. I'm not going to forget that.
So we should do that, actually.
The Shavo OG.
So, but then when I met him, and he showed me around the smallest parts of his grow, like he's done a lot of things in his life, and just seeing the smallest part of it impressed the shit out of me. So I was like, dude, let's let's make this full encompassing. Let's go and make it also a cannabis brand. It was 2017, and it had just become recreational, like in 2018,
well,
right?
The
It
law
became
passed, I
in
believe,
2017.
end of 2016, but it got effective in 2018. But 2017 licensing was.
Yeah, I remember that whole time what was happening, and when I got into the world of it, and we didn't know what we were going to be. We didn't know if it was going to be a weed brand only, if it was going to be lifestyle now, if it was going to be. Then I decided to do music with it.
Sure.
Because I've been making music for a bit now, since System's not really working together too much right now. So, you know, I've had time on my hands, and I'm an artist, bro. I'm a musician, so I can't really like not do that. You know, if I don't do that, I feel less of a person for some reason. So I always do it, and I keep it. Well, I thought maybe I should fucking release it, man. How do I release it? I don't want to give it to a major label because they might fuck it, and I've seen that happen before. So I was like, maybe we can make this the imprint. You know what I mean? This could be the whole thing. This could be an actual lifestyle, dude. Like some music, some weed, really good of everything, and some great clothing. And who knows? I'm even thinking about putting a skate team together, bro. Because I'm a skater from like when I was
now we're
a kid.
talking.
Yeah, dude. I've already contacted some of my really pro skaters like that I've been friends with, and I think I got something. You know,
good.
Just giving you a little.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So on the subject of cannabis, now that you've been part of this grow op, you said since 2017, how much have you learned about growing over the last 2 years?
Too much. Yeah, I mean, I'm after everyone, and I'm asking questions, and you know, I'm from the school of like, no question is stupid. You know, just ask away and you learn. It's about knowledge, dude. You know, and I'm still not what they are. You know, this is the guy, by the way. I'm still not there. I'll never be there, but I admire it, and I love to be the apprentice and learn from it. You know, I've mastered some things in my life, and people
He's
see
better than most some
know.
of the growers that I have been at least 5 years. No BS. Like he's there. Like
So you're capable.
Yeah.
I love it. I would know
I've trimmed.
what the hell I'm doing.
I want to know every aspect of it. I want to trim.
That's great.
I filled pens.
Yeah.
You filled the pens?
Oh yeah. I also went in and like, you know, when they take the leaves off first in the groom before the flush, I went and did that too with the gloves. It felt so great.
Dude, that's
You know, I
awesome.
saw him and the owner of the company doing it. I was like, dude, they're getting so humble. I'm gonna fucking join them. So it was in there. We were doing it was so weird.
Well, you kind
with
of
some
need to
cool
know all
music
aspects
playing.
of your business.
Yeah.
I think Blake and I have taken deliveries from sweeping the front porch to everything.
Dude,
we
please.
gotta know
That's
it
the
all.
way
so
you
we
do
know
it.
it's
Of
being
course.
done right. So
That's
course.
the way
we
you
can-
do it. That's how
we
you
only
become
admire
successful.
that here.
So it's something like, it's not just, you know, I hear a lot of people, and I don't want to keep saying like, oh, I'm not just a name. I'm not even a name. You know what I mean? I'm just someone that gives a shit, and someone that has a passion with this too. You know, I have a passion in music. I am very passionate with art, family. These are my things that drive me to live forever. I want to live forever because I love those things.
Now the church OG, I know that was something.
Not OG, it's Church 22. The OG Church comes from some other strain that's like this indica dominant heavy strain.
okay.
Our Church 22 is a form, it's kind of Bubba-esque from the 90s.
Yeah, I was
going
going to say, tell me about it, because
Yeah.
I know March and Ash was selling it. It's funny you bring up the 90s, because it did have this full-on 90s vibe to it.
It does. It doesn't have
Like
like
the
a fruity
Bull
flavor.
Rider.
Yeah,
No,
it's
not at
not
all.
fruity. It's more like, it's like smoking frankincense, bro. You have that smell, you know, that comes out after, which like totally pulls it out of like a you know, like the police line. The dank. We used to call the dank the church. That's how it became, and I just called it that again because I don't even know. I saw the strain growing. I tasted it after it was, you know, dried, and that smell came out, and I felt that feeling, and it was named something totally different. I was like, change that name now. It's church, dude. We found church again, and so it's kind of, and it came at the perfect time. It was right when we were dropping.
Yeah.
We didn't have it before that. We had other strains. We have the OG always, which is really it's not one of my favorite. It's my favorite OG that I smoked, and it should be a standard, you know. That should be.
Yeah. So what do you have in the shop now? Like I noticed you have all new stuff down
You have all
there,
of them?
right?
We have the caramel gelato.
Yeah.
And then we have the mimosa 22.
Those are new. The mimosa and caramel are new. They just dropped today. We don't have them. We didn't have them before today.
Yeah, so on our first drop, we did a test run about a month ago. I think we had all your original strains, and we decided to do the launch today with the 2 new strains. So we got all that with the vapes. I think the vapes
are dropping today.
Yeah,
the vapes dropped today for the first time.
Yeah,
And
so we got all the things that are fresh off his drop, and I mean, people look really happy. Those jars are selling off the shelf.
hell yeah! I'm so happy that that's happening because honestly, I could swear by what's in it, and like I wouldn't put my name on it if I didn't use it all the time or, you know, love it.
Yeah, I was talking to one of your boys, and he said even when it came to the vape and the oil in the vapes, that
Even
was
the device.
that was just an intricate process where you were saying, hey, not strong enough, too strong,
For
just
sure,
getting
for
it
sure.
perfect.
All the way through for sure. Like I've seen him like being literally writing, flavoring. No, I don't want to add a little bit more.
Because not everyone has the
always been,
taste.
like,
They
crazy,
don't
just
have the
trying.
taste.
And tell me about all the products you guys do have. So you have the flowers. Tell me about the vape line.
Well, we have 3 different disposables, 3 different cartridges, and then we're dropping industrial hemp CBD, 2 different flavors of that, which is going to be legal 50 states, right?
Yeah.
We'll sell those online and maybe some shops. I really don't want to hit the head shop thing yet,
Sure.
I still like it to be just us.
So you guys are getting into the CBD game.
I
obviously.
love it. You don't understand? Like I
Yeah,
really
so we
want to
can't
help
sell
out.
it in
Yeah.
the shop.
I really want to help out with that. Like I totally dig the whole medicine vibe. I dig all of that. I really want to have the bombs. I want to have the sprays. I want to have the tinctures. I will.
awesome, man.
And I've already found a company that I want to mess with on that. They're very legit, and they do it with passion. After speaking to them, I could see they have passion about what they're doing. There's a lot of people trying to make a buck, bro, and those people I don't want to mess with. There's
Sure.
a lot of people that are doing this because they love the product. That's who I want to mess with.
Working with a company that's about to come out with full spectrum distillate. That's just literally whatever the OG pound is what you're gonna be smoking out of an extract.
That's amazing.
Is that going to be in a cart or like a sauce?
Well, listen,
or-
don't say nothing.
disposable.
Don't say nothing
Yeah.
because there's something coming up that we'll announce later. Yeah. No. I'm being honest. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So that's 22 Red on the cannabis side. Let's talk the music side for a minute here. Are you releasing new music under the 22 Red imprint?
Okay, here's the thing. I come from a world of like bands that make records. So you got to have like 20, 30 songs, and then you pick the best 14 to 15 and put them on the record, right? And then you got to mix them. Well, nowadays it's not like that. People are making music like they're dropping a single here, a single there, a single here, a single. It's all singles, and then they drop an album which
Right.
includes all the songs we've already heard.
Yep.
So I'm not sure which route I'm going to take. I have 15 tracks now that I'm very proud of.
As a solo artist.
Solo, but I'm working with 2 guys that have helped me do this. So it's kind of a unit. We just don't have a name yet. And it's not a band because we're not playing. I'm the only one playing instruments, even though they both can. Actually, the vocalist, who's a crazy lyricist, gives my boys, my 7-year-old and 5-year-old guitar lessons because he's just that badass, right?
That's awesome.
Like he'll be like throwing crazy verses down in the studio, but during the day I see him like teaching my kids like that's the A chord, that's the. So these are good people. So I chose to work with them, and we've had great things come out that I'm so proud of, and I can't wait to play it for you guys and
How
have you
cool.
guys hear it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
man,
can't
it's
wait.
something that I've done by myself with them, away from listening to what's on the radio. It's hip hop, but it's done with instruments. Like I have guitar, I have bass, a lot of bass. It's bass heavy.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
One thing I did want to ask you, you mentioned your kids, and I know one thing we all have in common here. We all have kids, and we all work in or affiliated with the cannabis industry.
Yep.
How do you introduce that to your kids?
I've had it around. My father, he's 69. He smokes cigarettes, and he smokes, and I go and I smoke my joint, and the kids thought I was smoking. I said, no, I'm smoking medicine. What he's smoking is poison. And I've
Great.
explained it that way to them. I'm not telling them, oh, go do this, because I don't agree with kids smoking weed. I think that it stunts growth until you're like maybe 20, 21. It does. It's actually scientifically proven, like you're medically proven. So but I do think after that you can use it as medicine. Instead of using Xanax, using Norcos, using all these things that relieve pain and relieve anxiety, you can totally just, drop a tincture under your tongue and feel that feeling, and it will, you know what I mean? And
I agree.
And it's not something that's
Completely
going to
agree.
damage your liver, going to mess up your brain, that's going to get you so hooked that you can't live life without it.
I used to take anxiety meds, man.
I did too, bro. I did too.
Not
We'll
anymore.
talk about that somewhat. Me neither. None.
Yeah.
Zero.
Zero need.
Yeah.
Feel the same way.
Hell yeah. So, okay, back to the kids. Because that what I just talked about exists, and that's what it is. And finally, we're waking up over it. Even though the reason why everyone's waking up, America's waking up over it, is because the money that it's bringing in, not because of the fact that it's really medicine.
Yeah.
But at least we feel that way about it, right?
Absolutely, 1,000%.
So, because of that, it's easier for me to do it around my kids and show. Not, I don't go smoke weed in front of my kids in a room. Never.
No,
I would
I
never do that. I go somewhere
totally
where they
agree.
can't even see me. You know what I mean? But when they ask me, I say, yeah, I'm smoking medicine. It's something that, it's not for children. It's an adult thing, just like alcohol and just like everything else, And but I'd rather them, when they grow up, and they are the ones that are going to make the decision, I'd rather they smoke than drink or anything else, or pop pills, or those things are just fucking death.
And everyone's figuring that out now.
Yeah.
How do your bandmates respond to your venture in this area?
I mean, they've been so supportive, bro. Like,
Good.
I've had a lot of conversations with them. And, like, my guitar player, Darren's the one that, like, I started smoking weed with every day back when we started System of a Down together. And that's where we smoked the church together at the first, and then we lost it in '96. And he still hits me up because it's like we don't grow a lot of it, you know?
Right.
So the small amount that comes, he always hits me up. He's like, hey, you have that churchy stuff. He just always, so that's, nothing negative, man. It's always been positive.
I love hearing that, man. And I definitely hope you guys start putting out some new music, getting out there and doing what you do. But
I'm with you.
I think it's rad that you're doing what you're doing, living life on your terms and putting out great product and working in tandem with great people here at March
Thank
and
you, brother.
Ash.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it too, man. This is a great partnership that we're going to start, and wish you all the best, man.
Thank